It was a calm evening in Charlotte, North Carolina, nearing 10 p.m., when a young woman stepped onto the Lynx Blue Line after finishing her shift at a nearby pizza shop. She had no way of knowing this train ride would be her final journey. Her name was Iryna Zarutska, just 23 years old. She had escaped the war in Ukraine with her family in 2022, seeking peace and a fresh start. Iryna was passionate about art, fashion, and animals, and aspired to become a veterinary assistant. On August 22, 2025, even before Iryna entered the train, surveillance cameras had already captured unsettling behavior. A man in a red hoodie sat restlessly, shifting in his seat, his movements erratic and agitated. His demeanor hinted at internal chaos. Moments later, as Iryna took a seat in front of him, that chaos erupted. At 9:46 p.m., dressed in her work attire, Iryna boarded the train, listening to music and scrolling through her phone. The carriage was quiet, with passengers keeping to themselves and the rhythmic hum of the train filling the silence. Just 4 minutes later, the man reached into his hoodie and pulled out a folding knife. Without warning, he lunged from behind, stabbing Iryna in the neck and twice in the back. The attack was swift and brutal. She had no time to react or defend herself. Security footage shows Iryna collapsing in her seat. The assailant then walked toward the front of the train, removed his hoodie, and held it in his hand, seemingly trying to conceal an injury. He lingered in the train car for nearly 2 minutes before exiting at the next station, leaving behind a scene of panic and bloodshed. Authorities identified the attacker as Decarlos Brown Jr., age 34, with a criminal record spanning over a decade. Since 2011, Brown had been arrested more than 14 times. His history includes a 2012 assault conviction. In January 2025, Brown was arrested after claiming he had been implanted with synthetic materials. Public outrage intensified when it was revealed that Judge Teresa Stokes, while her dedication to rehabilitation is evident, many argue that her empathy may have influenced her judicial decisions. The controversy deepened when a GoFundMe page emerged. In contrast, a separate fundraiser for Iryna's family raised over $75,000. She had survived war only to be killed in the very place she sought refuge. Iryna was more than a victim. She was a daughter, a dreamer, and an artist whose life was stolen in an instant. Her story is a sobering reminder of the systemic failures that allowed this tragedy to unfold, and a call to remember her not just for how she died, but for the vibrant life she was building. That's it for today's report on the Charlotte train tragedy and the life of Iryna Zarutska. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.